veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost.
Morning everybody, we're out here at Route 66 Raceway in Joliet, Illinois, which is south of Chicago a bit. And we are getting our pit set up with Neary Racing. Bill is going to be popping up top here. We got the car out back here, and we're gonna get the pit set up so we can start making some changes and get ready to make a hit or two today. It's supposed to be pretty warm, possibly on Saturday, and we're thinking of probably still making a pass on Saturday, have some data for that heat. So we're gonna go ahead and get the pit set up, get the car over here, and we'll show you guys exactly how that all gets set up. So here you go.
After we got the awning and more of the pit set up, we were getting the car ready to make some changes and go up for a test hit. But first, as you see here, this is the 5-inch bore space steel engine prosecutor. Bill said, hey, you need to see what the track is, so he took us up through the staging lanes. This facility is extremely nice. If you ever get the chance to come here, run at Route 66, definitely come see this, because as you come up in the staging here, you'll see we come up and it is a gigantic bowl for everybody to see. After getting the canopy set up, we got the car underneath the awning and ready to get some work done. These cars are allowed 830 cubic inches, all naturally aspirated, and are in the area of like 2,000 horsepower. But we had to go take a look at the rest of the track, so Bill took us up through the staging lanes. And Route 66 is a beautiful facility. I've never been here before, so that's why Bill said you have to come take a look at this starting line. It's one of the coolest things around. So you have to come up through here, and you actually go underneath, and it'll poke out, and you get to see this gigantic bowl of stands for everybody to be able to view races.
So I'm up in the hauler right now, looking at some laptop and tune stuff. This car is carbureted. It has a set of Book carburetors on there. Apparently Bob Book is going to be around here this weekend. Maybe we can talk to him. But since it is carbureted, you could run a Holly like we do on here, or you can run a grid, and these cars run a grid. So I'm not going to show you too much secretive stuff on here. So yeah, it just uses a grid, and like this is our launch retard, you see, and you see how there's nothing in there. Oh, we gonna go fast. So but yeah, we're gonna go ahead, get all this set up. We're gonna change a few things. We do have Jerry here who built the engine. He's doing a lot of the maintenance on it, so that lets me kind of do this and help out Bill, so we can get some really good data before we head north to Brainerd in 2 weeks. So we get this set so we can get up there and make some passes. Hey y'all, so we got tuned in the car, and we're gonna be testing a few things. And one of the things that we changed in here is because we're getting computerized a little. We got rid of the old school Digiset that we used to control a couple of things, like some shock stuff in here, and now we're going to be using the grid, an output that we can use on there, so we can actually dial it in specifically in the computer, and a data log is going to show us when it dumped, and we can watch all of our sensors correspond with it. So we're just doing a little bit of rewiring to make everything work properly, and they're grabbing me some wire. We're going to get this thing back out on the track. You guys just saw the pass that we made. That's our first test pass of the weekend, but we got Bill here who's in the car. We didn't get to talk with him before last year. So hey Bill, give us just a real quick, where are you from, a little bit about the car, and then how did that pass feel?
Bill Barrington, Illinois. We're down here at Route 66 Raceway. making some hits prior to a race and bringer that we're headed for. And terrible air. I mean, the air's 3,500 feet. The track wasn't so bad. We kind of misguessed, took some power out of the motor. But it went A to B. Very happy. You know, I mean, car felt good. Straight down the track. What more could I ask? We're going to tune it up a little bit tomorrow. We took a bunch of power out of the motor so we go A to B. A little lazy in first and second gear, which we anticipated. This track hasn't been used in probably 3 years. I got hats off to NHRA. They got it in excellent shape. Like I say, I was very happy with going down the race. These cars, if they wiggle a little bit, you know, maybe an NHRA car, you shut it off. You think you're shaking the tires. These cars, we can't handle the drive. You know, there was a lot of negative speculation that the track was going to be green and you know, everybody was warning me to be careful, and I appreciated it. But, you know, a good friend of mine, they called him back, and NHRA called him back. I think he did an over-the-top job of getting the track right. Hats off to NHRA. But the main thing is we got information, and that's when you test, you got to have a baseline. And when you get a baseline, then you make your modifications from there, and that's how you see how you improve what the car likes. We're going to be racing in air that's 3,500 plus feet like it is today. Very humid out, a lot of water drains in the air. Naturally aspirated motors don't like that. As a lot of you know, you can't burn water. And that's what we're trying to do with this humidity. We're trying to burn water. In these 800-inch motors, you know, you're limited. What comes through them carburetors goes out the headers. So we got to make do with what we got. So the number we ran wasn't a full quarter-mile race. I mean, it turned the shift light on in fifth gear at about not even 1,000 feet. And I just reached up and shut it off. So that wasn't a quarter-mile pass, probably 1,000-foot pass. So it knocked so many EK and mile an hour out of it. But we're not out here to set records. We're out here to learn, and that's what we're doing. We're learning.
We got the car serviced. They went through the valves, took care of everything on that. It's really cool that Jerry, the engine builder, is actually out this weekend. He's able to kind of help on that. So Bill and I are looking a whole bunch in the laptop, getting everything kind of figured out for some power management, and we can look at the data and dissect it a lot more. So far, we were just doing a lot of verification since we were changing a lot. Like, we have our two-step is set in the computer, but we also have a quick adjust, and we wanted to make sure that those were synced together. That we thought one was lower, one was higher, and which one is correct. Well, they were the same. So, what else did we have to take care of? The wiring we did earlier for the shocks. We had an issue. The wiring was correct. The problem that we were having was a shock issue in the rear that once that was brought up, Bill was like, I know what it is, we need to check shock pressures, and got that taken care of right away. Besides that, then we also got the, it's never been set up on the car, we got the race pack information to pull all of the MSD grid information so we can see it all in the same thing. So kind of a neat deal there, but there's a car behind us. It is actually raining right now. Nice little rainstorm. We gave a walk out. Well, I'll get wet. I'm fine with that. So yeah, wet is fun. I don't like this. Nope, we're done. Nope. So we're kind of gonna be done for the night. We're gonna take a look. We have a couple new sensors we're gonna put into the race pack so we can see that. But otherwise, we're gonna have 2 or 3 hits tomorrow, and it should be a fun time. Now that we have a really good data and of an A to B pass, and we were able to find all these issues. We're gonna try to go pretty fast tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching, subscribing. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, all of that. We're gonna do daily uploads for all the Pro Stock stuff while we're out down the road here for the next couple of weeks. Until next time, guys, be safe out there.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost.